Just got done watching Fantastic Four and I'm giving a thumbs up. It was a really good movie. What I liked about it was that it was not an origin story. The previous versions by Fox both had origin storylines, right? So that gets played out. What I liked about it this time is that it picked up 4 years after they received their superpowers. For those who don't know how they received their powers, it was brought up, at the beginning, just like a little flashback. So that helped. Another thing that I liked about it is that it wasn't focused on Doctor Doom. We all know, you've seen the trailers, hopefully you've seen the trailers, that it was going to be focused on them versus Galactus. So in the previous versions, again by Fox, both versions had Doctor Doom in it, and it gets so tiring that they're fighting the same villain over and over and over again. So that's good that they didn't bring Doctor Doom, because you know what? Doctor Doom is going to have his own little storyline. What, in the next 2 movies or 1 movie, whatever? It's leading up to that. So I'm glad that they didn't focus on him in this movie, so that way he can shine in Doomsday. So Fantastic Four in the comic books focuses on family. And what I liked about it, that they introduced a new character. Sue and Reed Richards, have a son named Franklin Richards. And I'm curious to know how they're going to utilize Franklin Richards in the future MCU, because Franklin Richards is one of those most powerful beings in the Marvel universe. So where is that going to take us? So one thing I dislike about superhero movies is what they do to female superheroes, how they portray them. So whenever the female superheroes use their superpowers, overexert themselves, they tend to pass out. Let's stop doing that, okay? It might have made sense in this movie a little bit because of what happens, but if you go back to previous Marvel movies, if you look at the female characters, when they overexert themselves, they pass out. Like, come on, they're one of the powerful beings. They're strong. You don't always have to make female characters pass out when they overuse their superpowers. I don't see the male heroes doing that. When Johnny Storm is like blazing up like a supernova, he doesn't pass out from that. But when Sue Storm uses her invisibility power, and as much as she can, she passes out from it because she's tired. Let's stop that with female characters. They're strong too. We have some really strong female superheroes in the comic books. Phoenix, Scarlet Witch, Storm. Come on. Let's stop portraying female superheroes as being so weak just because they overuse their powers. Okay?